guys, welcome back to another Create a Card. This time for Hippity Hop Monday. I am joining in on the fun for the challenge from Aaron to use teal and yellow plus an accent color. My accent color is going to be a green, so that's what the inspiration for today's card comes from. I'm going to be using this flower stamp from the Moment in Time Ippity set, and then also the sentiment Thinking of You Now and Always from the Now and Always Ippity set. We're going to be making a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch card. So I'm going to grab my score board from Martha Stewart, the score tool, and just score my card at, well, I'm scoring it at the 6-inch line because I decided to make a card from a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So actually this is going to be a 4-inch by 5 1/2 inch card. So I score it 6 inches, and then I go back to my trimmer and I cut it down to 5 1/2. And now I'm going to be doing repetition stamping with that flower stamp. So I grab my Stamp-A-Majig tool. It's a plastic sheet with a placer, which is that purple object, and you stamp your image on the plastic sheet so you know exactly where you're placing your stamp over and over again. It's helpful for when you don't have clear stamps, so you know the exact placement. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just putting a quick image down onto that plastic sheet, so when I place the Stamp-A-Majig handle, I'll know where exactly I'm stamping my image. So I put down some removable adhesive to keep that white piece of paper in place so it doesn't move around as I'm moving the sheet. So here I am just laying down where I know that image, where I want that image, and then I'm putting the handle down, removing the sheet, inking up my stamp, and then by sliding in the clear handle, it places the block exactly right where it needs to be. So here I am just doing it one more time. And there we go. I just did the whole sheet using that Stamp-A-Majig. Now I'm going to create a border just using a pen, a Sharpie's pen. And I have this T ruler, and I went down about, I don't know, 3 slashes I think it was, and drew my line. And now I'm going to move my T ruler around to the other side and again draw my border line. And I'm going to go ahead and do this all the way around the sheet of paper. The T ruler really helps because I don't have to mark out with a pencil and another and make measurements all the way around. This just creates a perfectly straight line without having to do all that measuring and marking with a pencil. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and mat or glue my black mat down onto my card base. I'm creating this card to be pretty flat because I'm going to go ahead and mail it, so I don't want it to be very bulky. And now I just have a strip of black paper that I want to put across the bottom there. Just going to glue this down really well. I'm just going to trim that tail off with some scissors here. Okay, next I want to put some ribbon over that black band. And I'm just going to use, again, tape adhesive to get that down. And next I have my bow, and I'm going to grab some glue dots and just put that on the back there, and then that will go over the band of yellow ribbon. Now I want to go ahead and do my sentiment, and I'm using the Stamp-A-Jig again. I've been having trouble getting straight sentiments lately, so I just bring out this tool. It's super easy. And since it's just such a thin stamp, I do two light stamps instead of one heavy one. That way it doesn't get smushed and it creates a nice image. Just adding some pop dots to finish off this card a little bit. And the last thing I want to do is grab my corner chomper, which I'm looking for right here, and I'm going to just chomp the bottom corners of this card. I was looking at it deciding if I wanted to do both sides or not, and in the end I decided to do them both. And one more thing to add is my accent color, which is going to be the green, which is actually green stickles. I'm going to put a dot of green glitter glue in each little center of these flowers here, and I did it last so it would dry and I wouldn't get my fingers in it. I planned ahead this time, which was very smart of me. Sometimes with glitter glue especially, it'll get air bubbles in it, so you want to have a scrap piece of paper to the side for when that happens so you don't get a big glob on your project. Okay, so that does it for this week's Create a Card. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's been a while since I made one. I kind of took a little break since it is summer, so I took a little summer vacation, but I hope to get back into the groove and be more regular with these. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you'll join me next time. Bye.